Good evening, and welcome to the war, the information war. I'm DLAKE for PREZ. Tonight, America is a constitutional republic, not a democracy. On Saturday, Barrack Obama had this to say.
As the leader of the world's oldest constitutional democracy, I also know that our country will be stronger if we act together, and our actions will be more effective. That's why I asked members of Congress to debate this issue and vote on authorizing the use of force.
Did you guys catch that? We're the oldest constitutional democracy? No, my friend. America is a constitutional republic, not a democracy. Tonight, the article by Daneen G. Peterson, Ph.D. Speech was given on September 9th. 2006. I guess today would be the anniversary then. In Salt Lake City, Utah. How often have you heard people refer to America as a democracy? Probably a lot, right? When was the last time that you heard America referred to as a republic? There's a very good reason that our Pledge of Allegiance refers to our country as a republic. And there is a very good reason that our Declaration of Independence and our Constitution do not even mention the word democracy. Many people are under the false impression our form of government is a democracy. Even the president,
as the leader of the world's oldest constitutional democracy.
This, of course, is completely untrue. The founders were extremely knowledgeable about the issue of democracy and feared a democracy as much as a monarchy. They understood that the only entity that can take away the people's freedom is their own government, either by being too weak to protect them from external threats or by becoming too powerful and taking over every aspect of life. They knew very well the meaning of the word democracy and the history of democracies, and they were deliberately doing everything in their power to prevent having a democracy. In a republic, the sovereignty resides with the people themselves. In a republic, one may act on his own or through his representatives when he chooses to solve a problem. The people have no obligation to the government. Instead, the government is a servant to the people and obliged to its owner, we the people. Many politicians have lost sight of that fact. A constitutional republic has some similarities to democracy in that it uses democratic processes to elect representatives and pass new laws, etc. The critical difference lies in the fact that a constitutional republic has a constitution that limits the powers of the government. The goal of a constitutional republic was to avoid the dangerous extreme of either tyranny or mobocracy. Today we do have a mobocracy occurring in our streets all across America. Keep in mind this was written in 2006. Sadly, such mobocracy or mob rule was endorsed and encouraged by Senator John McCain. At those town hall meetings in Arizona, John McCain was getting yelled at by a bunch of people. And you guys want to see some of that?
The two sides in Syria. And you could do it. You can do it by diplomacy and negotiation, not bombs, Senator McCain. We cannot afford to shed more Syrian blood. Personally speaking, I have a cousin who is 18 years old, just was killed 10 days ago by the so-called rebels and Al-Qaeda, and they're not Syrian. They're coming to Syria from all over the world to fight this. We cannot afford to do that. We cannot afford to turn Syria into another Iraq or Afghanistan. I beg you. My family is there. There's so many good Syrians. The majority of the Syrian people want to save their country. And you need to also listen to the majority of the American people who do not want you to go there. This is not an issue that we could take so lightly, Senator McCain. Enough is enough.
Yeah. McCain says, if you call Assad anything less than a, maniac butcher, maniacal, menacing butcher.
To say that Bashar Assad is anything but a merciless butcher, then we have a strong disagreement.
Then you and him are going to have a disagreement. Yeah.